Hello, my dear students. Hope everyone is doing well. In today's math session, we are going to start with our chapter number 7, that is circle. Today, we will see exactly what are the terms like radius, chord, and diameter of a circle. So, let's start with today's session. Now, here I have a huge pizza in front of me, your favorite as well as mine. So, if I ask you, children, what is the shape of this pizza? So yes, you're absolutely correct. The shape of the pizza it's a circle. Now, regarding this circle which we have seen in the pizza, we have seen it into the wheels and in various other objects we have found a circle. Now, in that circle, today we are going to learn what are its various components. So let's start studying this various components. As like we discussed in the beginning, today we will be seeing what are the radius, chord and diameter. And as like the kitty, even you might be like excited what exactly these terms are. So let's have a glance. Firstly, we will be seeing what is a radius. Now, the line joining the center of the circle to any point on the circle is called a radius of a circle. Now, firstly, we will understand. Here you are able to see a line PQ. This. Okay, so what it is joining point P is the center of the circle. Okay, so it is starting from the point P and it is joining any point on the circle. So, if you are drawing a line which is connecting the center of the circle with any point on the circle, that will be called as the radius of the circle. Then here segment PQ is the radius of the circle. Then a circle has many radii. Radius if one, then it's not like a circle has just one radius. It has many radii. If one radius is there, if one only radius we draw, it is called as a radius. If many are there, plural of radius, it is radii. Okay. So what it is? A circle has many radii. Okay. You can draw infinite number of radii to a single circle. And all the radius which you draw, how much ever radius you want to draw. Suppose I start from P, I am taking here and another point which is R. And suppose I join this R with P. What is this? This is also a radius. It should be a straight line. And what is this? This is also a radius. And all this PR and PQ, both will be of the same length. That suppose PQ is of 5 centimeter, then PR is also going to be of the 5 centimeter. So again I repeat, children, what is a radius? Radius is a line which connects the center of the circle to any point which is present on the circle. Then let's see the new concept. The new concept is the chords. Okay, a circle has chords. Now what is a chord? Let's see that. A line joining any two points on a circle is called a chord. Okay, suppose you are taking any two points, like here I have taken points M and N. Okay, so we have taken 2 points. Here is point M and here we have a point N. Okay, so suppose if I am joining these 2 points on the circle with a straight line, that will be called as a chord. Now you can take any other point. I am taking a point here and here. Okay, I will label it as P and Q. If I draw a straight line in between this PQ segment will also be called as a chord. A line segment which is joining any two points on the circle will be called as a chord. Now, in the diagram, M, N are 2 points on the circle. Like we saw, they are on the circle. And line MN is a chord of the circle. And the line which is joining the 2 points on the circle, that will be called as a chord. Okay. So again I repeat, any line segment which is joining 2 points on the circle will be called as a chord. Then let's see the next concept, that is the diameter. A chord they are saying. Like what is a chord? It joins 2 points on the circle. So diameter is also a type of chord which passes through the center. Now in the last slide, here the cord was not passing through the center was somewhere far away, and it was passing anywhere randomly, okay, but it was not passing through the center. But if there is any cord which is passing through the center, that cord will be called as the diameter. If any cord is passing through the center, it will be called as the diameter. Now in the diagram, chord AB is passing through the center P. So therefore chord AB is also a diameter. Now this segment AB will be a diameter also and a chord also. Then a circle has many chords and diameters. Like a circle can have many radii. In the similar fashion, it can have many chords and many diameters also. So this was about the diameters. Now, after learning everything about the radius, diameter and chord, we have provided with a figure. Now, what we have to do is, by using this figure, we have to fill up the table. Now, children, look at the figure and you have to tell out of that who is radius, diameter and chord. There can be many radius, many diameter and many chord. So, firstly, let's start with the radius. A radius should start with the center and it should end at the point on the circle. So let's start writing first the radius. Okay, so it is starting from, I will write segment OS. Why segment OS? It is starting from the center and it is ending on the circle. Okay, then we can write segment OS is 1, then segment OM. Why? Because see, O is center, M is a point on the circle. Then next we can write as OP. Okay. Then we can write next as segment OP. Why? Because O is the center, P is the point on the circle. And in the similar fashion, we can write about segment OT also. Why? Because again O is the center and T is the point on the circle. Now, next is diameter. Now, what is a diameter, children? It is a type of chord, but it passes through the center of the circle. And here you are able to see two lines which are passing through the center. Okay, we have got a X. So, what it is? Segment PS and segment MT. So, what are the diameters? Segment PS and you can take segment MT. So the diameters are PS and MT. Now let's talk about the chord. Now what is a chord, children? Chord is a line which joins the 2 points on the circle, and here we have segment MN. Okay, but okay, MN is a chord, but also we have learned that diameter is also a type of chord. Okay, so don't forget to write the diameters also in the table of the chord. Okay, so here I will write segment PS and segment MT. Okay, so these are the radius, diameters and the chord. In today's session, we have learned what are the radius, how to find out radius, diameter and chord. Next session, children, we will be learning how to construct a circle. And then based on that, we will solve the practice set, which is next. I hope everyone is clear with the today's session. If there is any difficulty or any doubt, you can drop it into the comment section and we will solve it as soon as possible. And if you have loved today's session, don't forget to like, share and subscribe your own YouTube channel, that is Your Rhythm Next. Thank you.